Welcome to Star Wars Brotherhood of Darkness. As always, I am your host, Josh.
And I'm Caleb.
And I'm Josiah.
So we are all brothers, and we are together in this fight for Star Wars on YouTube. So we just watched the new Star Wars Rebels Episode 4, the one with Wedge. I'm not sure of the title, so we'll call it the one with Wedge. And we got some thoughts for you guys, just kind of a little bit of a quick roundup and review. Obviously, there will be spoilers ahead. We're going to be talking spoilers. This is spoilers ahead. So if you haven't seen the episode yet, watch the episode, come back, and we'll be talking a little bit about it. So overall thoughts, Caleb, what do you got?
The Empire was awesome. They were surprisingly
good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They were blowing up crap.
None of them died. Nobody died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see a single TIE fighter
Except for
die.
that dead guy. They got shot.
No, he was still moving.
Was he?
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Why not?
They don't kill.
No, they actually don't.
Anyway,
Whatever.
back to your thoughts.
But mostly another setup episode. So in
Yeah.
that aspect, kind of disappointing.
Mhm.
They did gain
Mhm.
Wedge and some other guy, Hobby. Don't know.
Good old
Some
Hobbs.
some other guy, Hobby. Let me tell you guys, Hobby is going to be this generation's Wedge Antilles.
Well,
I'll tell you.
not Wedge.
Forget Wedge. Wedge is gone. Hobby is the new Wedge. All right. I don't think he took his helmet off at some point, right?
It's like 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
He had Bond
Yeah.
there? Sure.
I believe it.
In the cell and at the
I don't
end.
remember.
At the end.
Hobby is better in small doses. He's more powerful.
He's making this crap up. He was
No,
he was
Hobby.
just boring.
Hobby was pretty much useless in this episode, which was a little disappointing. That after they get this message from Fulcrum, which is a good tie back in, that you learn that Fulcrum's a code name for all of the spies, not
And
just
not just the
not just Ahsoka, like we originally thought to believe back in season 1, right? End of season 1 and season 2.
Yeah.
She showed up in
That was
season
the
1.
beginning of season 2.
Whatever. Around there.
And so we learned that there are multiple Fulcrums. So we learn about this plot that there's some cadets at the TIE Fighter Academy that are wanting to defect. Wedge is one of them, and there's 2 other guys. One of them does not survive. Again,
Good old Rake.
spoilers. Yeah, Rake.
What a chunk.
Man,
He went down like a pro.
Dude, he went down just as easy as our favorite Rebel pilot Porkins. Just
Jack
as easily.
Porkins.
Jack Porkins.
Please.
I'm sorry. So they get into this installation, and I was a little disappointed that they only were trying to get 3 people out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm expecting more.
Well, they lost like a whole fleet at the beginning.
Yeah, they
Like
lose 6.
small.
They definitely had the lower KD.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's true. It was pretty depressing. So they lose 6 A-wing pilots right at the beginning of the
They
episode.
got crap kicked out of them
Just
too by
owned.
TIE interceptors. TIE interceptors, mind you, because
Yeah.
they hadn't.
Yeah,
been
TIE
until-
TIE
interceptors.
interceptors. We finally got TIE interceptors in the show, which is good. They were really fast. They outmaneuvered all the A-wings, which was surprising. A-wings are supposed to be really fast.
Well-
and the TIE interceptors were...
Canonically, TIE interceptors are better than A-wings. In Battlefront, not at all.
That's true. Star Wars Battlefront. Anyway,
they're
that's besides the point. So the 3 of that. So they lose 6 pilots, and they're just getting 3 back. I was a little disappointed they weren't trying to get back like 10, 15 and get them off on the
They
show.
only got 2. Sabine
And in the end, they only get Wedge and
and Hobby.
Hobby.
That's
Good
it.
old Hobbs.
good old Hobbs. Let me tell you, good old Hobbs. But that was about it. So the episode is good that we got to see Wedge, I think. Josiah, where do you think they're going to go from here with Wedge? Do you think there's a plan for our new guys?
I don't think we're ever going to see Wedge again.
Really?
I don't think so. I
Never?
don't think he has any actual significance to the story. I think it was just a good little throw into old Star Wars.
I think
fans.
you're wrong.
I don't think he's going to show up.
I
again.
I
think
think we could get more Wedge.
Hera's fleet, I don't
Mhm.
know exactly
Yep.
what they're called, they need more fighters, and they're going to have a new, I think Rogue Squadron's going to spawn out of
Yeah,
this.
probably going to start soon.
And I think Wedge is going to be the leader there.
Are they going
so
to be called Red Team?
They'll probably be called Rogue Squadron sooner or later. Which
They'll probably recruit
Yeah.
more, I hope.
again, they get these recruits. That's pretty much the entire episode. But we did see a couple good things. Again, we saw that the Empire does not suck. They actually took out some guys. They were really the lady
Governor Price.
Governor Price was there. And she actually proved that she was smart. She tried to fight Sabine, obviously lost. Mandalorians for life.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to see that she was good. We also got to see that Zeb and Callus are now even. At one point, they're trying to escape, and Callus tells them where to go to get out of the installation, and he says, "Tell Zeb Aurelius that we're even now." So, do you guys think
that was cool?
Do you guys think that this is? People have talked about this a lot, online, and talked about this a lot about everybody thinks Callus is going to become a rebel at some point. Do you think this is actually leading down this path? Or is it just a one-off thing that he's going to keep being an Imperial?
I think he'll be on the rebels at some point. I mean, usually no Imperial would do that. They kind of, even if someone saved their life, they would stab them in the back. Usually, based on everything. You saw again where Price was just like, now I'll take over in this investigation because apparently you can't do it.
Yeah.
So I think it's just all these little things that's just getting him super pissed off and not want to be part of this anymore. I think he's going to try to defect, and Thrawn will know.
Thrawn will know and probably kill him.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Cool. Again, this is an Imperial Heavy episode, and yet again, no Thrawn. Yeah. Whenever there's a Thrawn sighting, you'll be the first one.
I thought this was a guaranteed Thrawn.
I know.
So, at the beginning, you see all that blow up. I'm like, Thrawn's gotta be there. Come on, Thrawn.
Well, originally
I wanted him to be in the big.
They show up in this new Star Destroyer, which we don't think we've seen in canon
like
yet.
A mini
it's like a Star Destroyer, but like squished down.
If you've played Battlefront 2, it's the frigates that the
True.
That is
there you go.
That's what it is.
So we hadn't seen one in Rebels at all yet, or Clone Wars, I don't think yet. And show up, and we're hoping that's Chimera. We're hoping that's Thrawn's ship, and it did not happen. But overall thoughts, review on this episode, I would say, if I had to score this episode as of now, before our rating system's about to change, I again would probably, because they did a good job developing Callus with just the one little line, with the looks throughout, with Wedge being in this episode, I would give this about what I've given every episode so far. I'd give it a solid 8 is what I'd probably give this one.
I'd give it a bit lower. I'd give it a 7. It was, I felt a bit bored through it, to be honest. I'm gonna go with 8 because I like the Imperial setting of this episode, because we haven't really gotten anything like that other than when Ezra infiltrated. Like, he was part of that young little squad, but they all sucked, so that episode was bad. But yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, 8. So overall, fairly good episode. We're looking forward to more big things again. This kind of feels like a lot of setup. So we're getting there. We're gonna roll to some big stuff soon. We can feel it coming when we get that season.
I always want these episodes to last just a bit longer.
I know.
It's like, that felt really short.
Yeah, that's the problem with the 20 minutes. You get a little bit. I don't know, when you get the full hour-long episode to start and to end last season, like, you expect the hour every single week.
I know.
It's a little disappointing you only get the 22 minutes or whatever it is. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's our review for Star Wars Rebels Episode 4, the one with Wedge, as we're calling it.
Yeah.
So enjoy, watch it. If you have any thoughts, comments, put them down below, and we'd love to talk with you guys. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, and may the Force be with you.
If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like and subscribe below.